I'm Peg Regan with the Conservation Leaders Network. Here with me is Dr. J.HAVENS, the national expert on liquefied natural gas safety. Could you briefly describe why you do not believe the spill you have described could be the worst case?
Yes, there are two principal concerns. Both of these concerns, by the way, are described in the reports by ABS and the Sandia lab that I have described before. The concerns are two, there are separate kinds of things that could go on. First, it is known that the spillage of a cryogenic material like liquefied natural gas, which is typically at a temperature of about minus 260 degrees Fahrenheit, very, very cold. If that were spilled onto the structural steel of a ship, it would severely damage the strength of the steel. And I think that there is an open question as to whether or not the ship would sustain severe damage from the spillage of the cold material onto it. This has occurred before in accidents, never at this magnitude, but that's why I say that it could result in cascading failures that could make the situation worse. There is another factor that has been described also in the Sandia report, and that has to do with the fact that a large number of the tankers that carry liquefied natural gas have the containment vessels are insulated with foamed plastic insulation, such as polyurethane or polystyrene. My concern here is that the heat from the fire that would arguably perhaps engulf the entire ship from a spill like we've described could cause the insulation to melt or degrade and thus fail. If that were to happen, the containment vessel itself would be endangered by either being heated to temperatures at which it might fail, or probably more importantly in my view, it might be subject to rupture from overpressurization because the pressure relief valves could not relieve the vaporization that occurs as a result of that fire exposure. So either event, breaking up because spillage on the structural steel of the ship, which could cause failures, or subsequent releases that might be due to rupture of containment, mean to me that we don't know exactly how much worse it might get, but there can be no doubt that it would be worse than the spill that I described.